Hi. So, at this point, I would describe myself as an overly empathetic person. I don't know if I want to stick with that, but the reason I say that is because lots and lots of people in my life have said that I care too much about this and I need to just focus on myself. Focus on myself, focus on myself. Um, my conviction is leading me in other ways. Okay? So there's other people like me. I haven't found all of them yet, but I know that there's other people like me who are right here in the world who are maybe kind of taking on the weight of the problems in the world a little bit more than they should, technically, right? To those people, I want to give a piece of advice. It's advice that's been in my mind, yet it gets overwhelmed with like the sorrow and like tragedy of life, right? Like, all the exploitation. Trigger warning here, but like, child exploitation, schizophrenia, environmental destruction, uh, torture, like, it weighs on us. It weighs on us terribly. So us people who whom these problems weigh heavily on, like to where it kind of impedes our functions and such. I just want to give you some advice. Um, See, I'm getting stuck in my words again. But again, the point on this channel is to practice, is to try our best, right? So that's the point of this channel, to try your best. That's what I'm doing here. The advice is just have a good life, like in spite of these problems, to prove that it can be done. Because at the end of the day, we care about others, right? And we would like others to live a good life. So, so let's have that for ourselves to prove that we, people who are taking on some of the suffering more so than we need to, is how people would put it, that would prove that we can also be happy, which is important. Because if people like us could be happy, that could be good. That could be good, right? I'm not like a saint. I'm not like a... I just care, man. I just care. I care about what's going on here in life. And I really want things to turn around. Well, I want all the evil in the world to end. Have you ever found yourself thinking that? Just, wow, I really want all the evil in the world to end, period. Like, especially if you come from like a Christian background where you were kind of like brought to believe that was going to happen, but then it ended up being like, and if you like converted out of it, you'll understand. But yeah, I came from a Christian, not a background. I chose Christianity, and then I went through some tears, some struggle, and then I came back out of it. But yeah, so that's like my lens still, though. That's like the language that I use to describe the world is like Christian kind of language. So I'm over here all the time thinking like, wow, I hate the evil in the world. I hate Satan, regardless of if Satan is an actual thing or not. That doesn't matter. But the point is, how cool would it be if we lived a great, beautiful life with actual, genuine happiness for ourselves? Because a lot of people like me, whom I haven't even really met yet, right? But I'm trying to meet them. A lot of people like us, we kind of let ourselves on purpose. We're just like, I don't want to feel happiness anymore. Why should I feel happiness if the world is burning? Why? Well, because, there's not like a set list of rules. There's not like a set list of rules in the world. Everybody seems to be a little bit different, right? And so everybody seems to be a little bit different. I didn't know entirely where I was going with that, but I think generally this is understandable enough. Like, just live in spite of it. Because remember, we have to, like, if you're like me, you want to prove that things can be done. So, let's be happy. Like, of course there's a time and a place, probably. Like, we're still going to suffer. And just be like, oh my gosh, no. How can that evil exist? No, period. and then you like jam out to some songs, or you like yell a little bit, you know. Gosh. But yeah. Simple enough. You got this. You got this, man. You got this.